Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through how to generate an orders template in Blue Onion. Orders templates allow you to standardize how order data is filtered, grouped, and structured into journal entries. This ensures consistency in revenue reporting, improves visibility, and saves time during month-end close. At the end of this video, you should know how to configure an orders view, how to save it as a template, how to use it for automation or export, and how to edit or manage versions. The first, we're going to go to the journal entries section, and from here, we're going to open up the interactive view under the Explorer page. This view pulls from your underlying source data, including orders, and allows you to filter and structure the data before turning it into a reusable template. Think of this as your working canvas. I always like to toggle the export view to make the data a little bit more cleaner. And we are going to select the journal entry type orders. The orders journal entry is really designed to record deferred revenue at time of order. So in this entry, you'll see a credit to deferred revenue and a debit to AR or your clearing account. In addition to those entries, you will also see refunds processed during the time frame that you've selected in the date range in your filter view. In order to determine how you want to structure your templates, you should use this page to identify the different groupings and filterings that you'll want to see in the journal entries that ultimately post to your accounting system. So first, you'll identify the reporting period, and you will also decide what type of filters and grouping you want to do. So for the orders journal entry, we have 4 different groupings. Order system will break out your order systems, so Amazon versus Shopify. Order system account, we will list out all of your Shopify stores and Amazon stores if applicable. Channels will break out the channels that you sold to, so subscriptions, online store, point of sale, etc. And location will also identify the location where the orders were placed. I typically default to either order system or order system account, but it's ultimately up to the customer and your specific use case. You'll also want to determine the different filters you want to use. So for example, if you just wanted a template for Shopify and the channel subscriptions, here you will now see the details of the orders just for subscriptions. And I will just break out by channel, and you can see the orders by subscriptions. So let's say you've decided you want to group by channel, you want it for Shopify. This is the order system or the template that you want to generate. We're now going to go to the template view, and we are going to create a template. In this case, I'm going to show you one that I've already generated. You will determine what you want to title this. So let's say you want to title it Shopify Subscriptions. The journal entry type is going to be orders. You're determining if you want everything to be in your financial statement currency. And then you're grouping. In the example I showed before, I decided I wanted to group by channel. So I'm going to change that grouping by channel. And I'm going to filter my channel by subscriptions and the Shopify order system account. For QuickBooks customers, you are going to also enter in your journal entry booking configuration. So for the interval right now, Blue Onion will push your journal entries daily. We also have an option for number of days lag. And if you want to send adjusting journal entries. So if there's any data lag, we can send your QuickBooks a adjusting journal entry on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. And finally, you'll decide what day you want to start your automatic journal entry pushes. So in this case, I'm going to set it for May 1st because I want to do some additional testing. Now that I've saved this template, I can go back into the templates page and I can see that I've now adjusted this template to show just Shopify subscriptions. And you'll now see that there's 4 icons listed here. The first one is the edit. The second one is to manually push a journal entry. And the third is to map your journal entry to Chart of Accounts. For all of your templates that you're pushing or importing into your accounting system, you will want to map everything to your chart of accounts. So we will list all of the line items for your journal entries, and then we'll have a drop down option that connects directly to your chart of accounts where you can select the accounts associated. The other option in your journal entries is to manually push and test journal entries from Blue Onion into QuickBooks. So you're going to select that second icon. You'll have an option to either preview the journal entry or push directly to your GL. Depending on the date range that you select, we will push a journal entry for every single day. For example, if you select February 1st to February 2nd, we will push 7 individual journal entries. You will simply select push to GL, and that will generate pushes to QuickBooks. At this point, you also have the option to disable any templates. In this example, you can see we have 2 disabled templates, and you can simply filter based on status to see what's active and disabled. Now that we've gone over the orders journal entry, it's now up to you to determine how to configure your orders journal entry and set it up in your template view. Thank you so much.